Browns sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Looking to throw right away. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working on first down. Escapes the pocket. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down. He's going to throw it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
He's going for it himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the foot.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets out of trouble. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Chased out to his right. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch onto it. If you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. On the move, headed right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more faith.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Took off with it again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? 70 left.
They'll work against the blitz. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it. Full extension. And he brings it in. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Flushed out now to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this 2nd quarter to a close. Not a big Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lead by 14. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is...
The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. Sheds off a rusher. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tui Pulotu in for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Check go.
Setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Yep, and they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Hold the ready.
They go play action on first down. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have them up to that 23. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes out to the left. But man, it's Marvin Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. This is Sutton working the right side. And he has this down to the 34. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He stays up. Buys time, rolling right.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Making the call himself. He has room past the 25. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's good for our Broncos. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready up.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos looking like they'll start this season with a win.
Okay,
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Check go.
Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18.
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Ready.
And drawn up for him. So it's a win for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.